From overdoses to suicide, even those killed by other people, incarcerated, more than 17 people have died this year in our Indiana jails and prisons, and that's just the ones that I know about. In today's Angela Answers, we're going to start this conversation with this question. Why is this happening? Is anyone doing anything to try to stop it, and why should you care? Miranda Williams worked for the Indiana Department of Correction for 16 years. She is now the Indiana State Organizer for Reform Alliance, and so good to have you here. Let's dive into this, because I did a quick search for this year alone, because I just kept seeing this like every couple of weeks another person had died. And I know, again, maybe 18 now, because we got a new one yesterday. Why is this happening? And is this confirmed? Is this happening in our local jails and prisons?
Well, Angela, thank you for having us and bringing Reform Alliance to this conversation. Unfortunately, it is happening, and any death that can be prevented in a correctional setting, is unexcusable. So it's happening for a multitude of reasons. As a community, we look for the jail and prison system to solve all of our community problems. We have individuals coming into the system with mental health concerns, physical health concerns, active substance use disorders, and maybe even in active detoxing states. And our jails and prisons are overcrowded. They're not equipped to handle these systems of care, and they shouldn't. Our correctional system should not be the leading system of care for our community problems.
I know one of the people that we were talking about had a probation violation. And I think that I know, because I hear from all sides, there are people saying, well, you shouldn't have committed a crime, then you wouldn't be in prison. However, there's this other side to say, well, if someone has something as, I don't want to say a small thing to have a probation violation, but then you're dying or being murdered in prison or jail, is that okay with people?
Right. Well, and there's a multitude of factors going on here. For one, we have built a culture where the minute a person is entered into the system, we view them as less than. We are willing to accept that they don't deserve basic human rights and dignity.
And these are people that haven't sometimes been convicted yet, that are in local jails, correct?
Absolutely, but either way, even if they have, the correctional system is only there to keep the community safe and not to determine whether an individual deserves basic human rights. And that is one of the reasons why Reform Alliance is here in Indiana doing the work. We're a national organization focusing on transforming probation and the parole system, and our goal is to keep people out of this system. If they don't need to be there, if they're not committing new crimes, if they're not public safety issues, can we not find other areas of accountability for them?
I am literally bombarded by family members who want to talk about what is happening with their loved one, what is happening. They are too afraid to speak out due to they feel that it'll be retaliated against, so they sit in silence. Things that you're doing at Reform Alliance, you're even offering up your own email to us today to give to people.
I am, yes.
So tell us what people can do.
Yes, so Reform Alliance, we champion the Indiana Secure Communities Coalition, and we have a statewide coalition of about 144 members across the state just wanting change in our criminal justice system. We want safe communities. We want to feel comfortable if our loved ones are incarcerated, and they're all working together. But most importantly, acknowledging that if you do have a loved one incarcerated, it is stressful to feel like you have no control, and you know that maybe there's concerns happening behind the scenes. And I highly encourage the family members to, if it's a jail concern, to get involved with communication with the sheriff or the jail commander, their local elected officials. If it's the prison system, the facility warden, deputy warden, and just having that open line of communication, because no leadership in the criminal justice system, in the correctional system, wants these things to happen, and they want to know about it. So keeping that communication open and working together to find solutions, because this is definitely not it.
No, it's not. Again, 17 to 18 people already dead this year. Miranda is a great source for connecting with. If you want to help get involved, try to solve some of these problems. If you're concerned about your loved one, she has graciously given out her email today. We're going to link it after the show. You'll also find those other resources that she mentioned, all of those people that are willing to help. Fox59.com/Angela Answers, because unfortunately I don't have the resources to help, so we appreciate folks like you.